Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests. This has been a fascinating session so far and will continue to be. And I first would like to thank Board Beer for the kind invitation and the Prime Minister for his warm welcome, and the other speakers for their enlightened insights. I'd like to take a few moments to explain the approach Nestle has taken to CSV, and also to put it into the context of the conference theme, Our Food, Our Future, Sustainability, the Bottom Line. Before I begin, I just want to present Nestle at a glance, in essence, its bottom line. Founded in 1866 in Switzerland as an infant nutrition company, sales in 2012 were 92 billion Swiss francs, 339,000 employees in over 150 countries, 468 factories in 86 countries, and I'm pleased to say the infant nutrition SMA plant in Askeaton has now joined the family. There's 34 research development centers around the world, over 2,000 brands, and 1 billion Nestle products sold every day. Our strengths are strong brand portfolio, R&D capabilities, a geographic presence, values, culture, and people. That said, what are the issues facing us at present and in the future? As you will have read and heard, our industry is facing significant change. The economic recession, reducing incomes, rising commodity prices, emerging market demands, and health and obesity challenges. We have to respond to these challenges, building resilience, adapting and mitigating, in essence, reducing the risk. And we are facing unprecedented change to the planet. We have already exceeded our planetary boundaries, and we have to address these issues, in particular climate change, food security, gender equality, and at the same time, improving our social and natural capital. Just to place this in context, today 31 countries face chronic freshwater stress and shortages. By 2025, this is estimated to rise to 48 countries as water withdrawal outpaces renewal. These changes will only get more pressing as the global population rises. There are also other changes on the sustainability agenda. Consumers and wider society do care. I'll repeat that, consumers and wider society do care. And the questions are getting louder. In particular, where does this product come from, and is it sustainably sourced? What's in this product, and is it healthy? Is it the healthiest choice for me and my family? Is it responsibly packaged? And what impact does it have on the environment? The landscape is shifting, and our role is to provide consumers and wider society with the insurance they want and need. In this respect, as well as creating long-term value for our shareholders, we also have to create value for society. For a company to be successful over time and create value for its shareholders, it must also create value for society. And that is our definition we use for CSV, creating shared value. For many consumers, our activities complement our nutrition, health, and wellness focus, as they often think about these areas in the same way, wanting what's good for them and their families to be also good for society and the environment. So I'll just take you through our main methodology and philosophy, the way we're approaching this. And this is the triangle we use. At the base of the triangle is compliance, which consists of laws, business principles, code of conduct. These are prerequisites we have in every aspect of our operation. At the same time, Nestle has its own universal set of procedures and principles, which often go beyond compliance. And in the middle there, we have sustainability. Protect the future, or what we generally mean by sustainability. Meet the needs of the present without compromising future generations. I will later present examples with the range from zero to landfill, work on natural capital, use of renewables in the next slide. But at the top level and globally, we focus creating shared value efforts on nutrition, water, and rural development. These are core to our business strategy and operations. The primary way we create value is by ensuring consumers have tasty, nutritious products that contribute to their health and wellness. But we also create value for people and society across the business value chain, for farmers, for communities, for suppliers. Nestle works directly with 690,000 farmers who produce the raw materials that go into our products. And 73% of our factories are located in rural areas. So rural development is at the very heart of our company. For example, saving water through post-harvest coffee process in Ethiopia. Nestle installed a new technology that uses 6 litres of water per kilogram of coffee, thus saving about 26 millilitres of water per crop, a 96% reduction in water. We also share our nutrition knowledge with the world. In order to combat the causes of malnutrition, healthcare professionals around the world need relevant information. To help provide this, in 2005, we created the Nestle Nutrition Institute. In just 7 years, this independent non-profit organization has become the largest private publishers of nutritional information in the world. Its website currently attracts more than 170,000 registered users in nearly every country in the world. So what I will do now is take you through some examples of where all this works and how it works. I'll start off with coffee, and the Nescafe plan is a global initiative that brings together under one umbrella the commitments of Nestle, which supports responsible farming, production, and consumption. One of the Nescafe plan is to improve coffee farmers' income. Some of you might know this, once coffee trees get past a certain age, the volume of the coffee beans they produce significantly declines, and they become susceptible to disease. Farmers therefore need to replace old coffee trees with new ones. And this can be a real challenge for farmers with low income and low cash flows, and also who need access to training. As an important part of this aim, Nescafe has provided 4 million coffee trees to farmers in Colombia in 2011, and a further 4 million in 2012. Globally, we will provide 220 million coffee trees to farmers around the world by 2020. Coming to production, we are committed to preserving natural resources and eliminating waste at every level of our operations across UK and Ireland. So I'm going to give you some examples from UK and Ireland. At our Hayes and Tutbury coffee factories in the UK, up to 20% of the site's energy needs are provided by using spent coffee ground as fuel, which reduces the need to use fossil fuel, and also means the grounds no longer go to landfill. In the UK, our goal is to achieve zero waste to landfill from each of our factories by 2015. Currently, 7 of our UK confectionery and coffee factories have third-party verification as sending zero production waste to landfill. As natural capital is a major part of what we do, Nestle in the UK set an agenda on natural capital. We have said all Nestle sites will have a wildflower meadow within our surrounding grounds by 2015. And what a wildlife meadow is, basically restoring land we have within our factory or outside our factory, giving back to nature. And for the first time, we will have a national program designed to halt the decline of UK butterfly populations. Farmers who supply our Girvan factory milk in Scotland have also joined in. We started off with 1/3 of an acre 2 years ago, and today we have 78 acres in total. We have also developed an app for this, and last week at one of our sites, we spotted a rare species of butterfly called the clouded yellow. And we also have to constantly innovate, and packaging is one where we have to do a lot of work. Our new refill is so compact, it takes up less space than the previous refill. We can now fit twice as many of these refill on a planet than we did the previous one. So that means we're using 50% fewer lorries to transport the same amount of coffee, enabling us to reduce our road miles per ton of coffee distributed. And on the cocoa side, the Nestle Cocoa Plan is a global initiative designed to address economic and social and environmental issues faced by cocoa farming communities we work with. KitKat, Four Finger and KitKat 2 are now both Fair Trade certified. And just to give you an example back in the UK, since 2011 we have partnered with First Milk, the only major British farm-owned dairy company in the UK, in order to help dairy farmers reduce their environmental impact, improve the quality of their milk, and in turn benefit the farming business. We have been working with a group of First Milk farmers based near our Girvan factory in Scotland, who supply the site with around 75 million litres of milk each year. Through our partnership, more than 60 farmers have taken part in workshops covering a range of topics such as herd health, fertility, water, and environmental practices. The workshops were well received, and to date, the milk supply group has successfully reduced its greenhouse gas emissions by 5.7% and reduced the total non-livestock water usage by 5%. They've also now joined in with the Nestle Butterfly Meadow Scheme, contributing land for biodiversity. In terms of nutritional health and wellness in the UK and Ireland, we have transparent labelling. We're also moving to hybrid labelling rollout in 2013. We were the first manufacturing confectionery company to place GDAs on pack. We were the first confectionery manufacturer to remove all artificial colours and flavours and preservatives from our portfolio in 2012. And we are continuously reformulating to reduce salt, fat, sugar and calories. In the UK, for our Nestle Healthy Kids programme, we are partnering with Funky Foods to raise awareness of how to eat and live healthily, reaching about 400 primary schools by 2015, funding online tools to support schools and partners. But I want to go back to the consumers and wider society and getting information to them. We have developed Beyond the Label, expanding the Nestle company to provide consumers with a gateway to useful fact-based information on sustainability. How does it work? Consumers use their mobile, smartphone, tablets to scan the quick QR, quick response code on the back of a pack. This directs them to a web-based microsite that provides more information relating to nutritional, environmental, and societal aspects of the product. So if you get the chance and see the Kit Kat, if you scan it with your mobile phone, you'll be able to see more information on the environment and social and nutritional values. And it's proving to be quite successful, and it's a good way of getting more information out to the consumers rather than just putting it on pack. And at the Eskington Nutrition plant here in Ireland, we have also achieved some great results. Following the installation of a CHP plant, we have reduced our greenhouse gases by 40%. We also use innovative technologies to reduce the use of water and contribute to CSV, for example, purchasing a significant percentage from local suppliers, being a key influence in this community. We have a number of educational and charitable activities, including the promotion of education through providing work experience programs and providing technical assistance to local schools. And just from a Nestle UK and Ireland side, I think we're the first company to take on 11 graduates for sustainability, which I took on last year. So in order to keep the knowledge going, we also have to invest in young people taking it forward in companies. In summary, CSV is a continuous process. Nestle recently topped the leading sustainability index. It is now the leading food products company in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index for the first time with a score of 88%, double the industry average. All these CSV activities add to the bottom line and the success of the organization. All this has been done because we face the reality of water, nutrition, and agriculture every day in our operations. Ignoring or doing nothing will jeopardize our industry and the livelihood of society. Without nature, we do not exist. Nature can exist without us. But I repeat, without nature, we do not exist, and our business certainly will not exist in the future without it. CSV and Origin Green offers a way of addressing both business and sustainable needs for our future and the bottom line. With such a great gathering and power change within all of you, my message is very simple. In these extraordinary times, we have to do extraordinary things. We have to create a golden age of sustainability by leading the change. As Gandhi once said, be the change you want to see in the world. I thank you.